I can't wait to see Sir Hitler talk tonight at the festival hall of the Hofbrauhaus. I heard he received good reviews last time he came here.
Yeah, I read about him in the paper, except he was talking poorly about the Jews.
What do you mean?
Well, he believes that Jews are the cause of Germany's poverty, and he wants to get rid of them and make them pay.
I now introduce to you Adolf Hitler on this fine October day.
I remember as a young boy, I heard the story of the Holy Grail and how it could only be found by one with a pure heart. Our country may be pure, but we have our weak times. Our military and economy are failing, but that is not our problem. Our problem is that we are indifferent. Is anybody listening? The problem nowadays is that nobody cares. No wonder we are beginning to cease to exist.
So what did you think of the speech?
Well, I thought he was dull at first, but then when he began speaking with passion, I was amazed.
At this point, we can either stay Germans or become controlled by the Jews. We cannot let this happen, even if we are a small group, because we are a force. We must stay strong, and with more people, together we will overcome the Jews.
Watching him, I could see the insanity in the man's eyes. I mean, he's crazy. Sure, he sounds inspiring. And
Yeah.
he could be, a really strong leader.
Uh-huh.
But really, he's just after revenge for the Jews.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, I've talked to some of my friends and my husband, and they all agree. The man is unstable.
I've heard also that he hates other social groups, like communists and homosexuals.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I've tried talking some sense into the guy, but, he started yelling at me and calling me a traitor. He won't back down. I mean, yeah, makes him a really strong leader and everything, but who knows how far he'll go to get what he wants.
If only they could see how psychotic the man truly is.
I know.
You got the support, and they're just gaining in numbers every day. But you just need to stand out. How so? Well, you have to make an image for yourself. You need a symbol, or some sort of logo, a way to make people see it and know it's you. Well, I'll find a man to take pictures of you. Soon you'll be the face that everyone will recognize. Think of Stalin. Think of Mussolini. Think of the other powerful rulers. What do they all have in common? Cats? No, facial hair. Oh. Well, okay, now get to it. Make yourself an image, everyone. So we're making great progress. This logo stands out among them all.
Thank you. I believe so too.
So are you prepared for your speech tonight?
Of course. Have any of my speeches ever failed to reach expectations?
I understand your beliefs, Sir Hitler, but perhaps we can
Compromise? That is not an option. If they were joining my forces, it would be different, but there will be no exceptions.
I understand, sir, but can I just say...
This organization is tedious and full of amateurs, and you're only making this worse.
Okay, I'm sorry, sir, but if you would just listen to me...
I believe you have a speech to go give?
Yes, sir. Whatever you
I
say,
have
sir.
an announcement to make. I've decided to step down from my position as leader of the Nazi Party. I'm sorry, but I do not feel qualified to lead this amazing party. I've decided to give my role to Sir Adolf Hitler.
Thank you all for your support. I promise to fulfill all of your needs. You will not be disappointed. I assure you, I will pull us out of this struggle and we will rise above all.
Thank you, Sir Hitler.
Indeed, you will see how much better off our country will be with me in charge.
Excuse me, Hitler, sir, you have a message from the Prime Minister?
It seems I've been asked to cancel my speeches. Not asked, that is, ordered. The Chancellor wants to pay war reparations in honor of the Treaty of Versailles. He says in a state of emergency he will be in charge. The Prime Minister believes I will only contribute to a problem that may occur.
It's not good at all.
So recently, I heard that Herr Hitler and General Ludendorff, they both attempted to overthrow the government using weapons and force.
Is that true? I've only heard rumors.
Oh, it's true. I mean, it's Nazis. They invaded on a conference by 3 rulers at the beer hall at Munich. And then there are thousands of them. That was a couple days ago, November 8th. Just yesterday, though, the Nazis took to the streets and then they got shot at.
What do you think happened to all of them?
I don't know about all of them, but I do know that Hitler's being tried some months from
Sir
now.
Hitler, you are being tried for treason against the country. How do you plead?
Guilty.
Would you like to explain to us what you were doing on the day of November 9th, 1923 with Nazi forces?
Well, I believe the current government should be revised. Therefore, I took my supporters into Munich and marched along the streets.
Did you use any force?
I was making a movement to take back what was ours. If I am guilty, then I am guilty for fighting and defending for the rights of Germany, my country, and our country.
Woo! Yeah!
Silence! Since you plead guilty, I hereby sentence you, Adolf Hitler, to 5 years in Landsberg prison. Case dismissed.
So after that first trial, I thought it would all be over. But because of his speech back there in that courtroom, he gained more followers. Even the judge was impressed. He has everyone following him right under his nose, and they're completely unaware of the monster taking control.
I can't believe this. He's only getting publicity from what he and his forces have done, no matter if they use violence.
Exactly.
Publicity hasn't even hurt him or his power. It's only made him gain more people who believe what he's doing is the right thing.
Yeah, he turns every one of his trials into another place to make a speech and be heard by so many people.
Sir Hitler, it's nice for you to be back with us.
It's good to be back.
How was your time in prison?
Landsberg was not terrible. The court didn't view me as a threat, so I was relatively comfortable.
I'm glad to hear that, sir.
Me too. I accomplished one of my main goals while I was at Landsberg.
What would that be, sir?
I've written a book. All I need is a publisher, and I'd like you to look for one.
It'd be my honor to do so, Sir Hitler. What would be titled?
Mein Kampf. It means my struggle. I would like to truly share the story of my childhood with the world.
Sounds very interesting.
Sir Hitler,
I think it would do well.
last year you failed to win presidency in 1931 against Paul von Hindenburg, even when he had become the leader of the second largest party in Germany. Will this year be any different?
Of course. Now that I'm an official German citizen, nothing can stop me, and I'll also be the first to campaign by aircraft. It shall be titled Hitler by Germany.
Nice name.
What was that?
Well, I've got one hell of a story.
Well, what is it?
How's this for a title? Doom of Germany.
That's very attention-grabbing.
Well, do you realize what's going on? I mean, first he becomes dictator, and then Hitler, he withdraws from the League of Nations and violates the Treaty of Versailles.
Yeah.
And then when President Hindenburg dies, he becomes Führer and Chancellor. I mean, and that's just Hitler. And let's not forget how we've got communists, socialists, they're all being banned. And
Okay. It sounds like you really don't like this guy.
I just don't think he's the right guy to lead this country, or any country. I mean, it's like what I told Katrina. The man is insane. How can I support a guy like that? So, Sir Hitler, is there anything the people should know?
Yes, you can tell the people that I am to win the war for sure now.
Oh, really? Why?
Because Great Britain, France, and Italy have all signed the Munich Agreement. The Sudetenland now belongs to Germany. What more proof do you need that I am unstoppable, that Germany is unstoppable? Soon you guys will understand the greater power that we are.
We'll see about that.